Was I recording this whole time? I don't even remember hit recording. When did it start recording? Okay, I guess I'll start the video now. So, I want to talk about what I have decided to call soul missions. So, basically, we all have things that truly matter to us, and specifically us, and it's not about anything external. It's 100% just a mission that your soul is on, just for the sake of you and your own personal need and desire for being here, or wherever you are, whatever space you're in, whatever time you're in. And basically what that just means is there are things that truly matter to you, and these are the most important things that, like, this is the most important thing, that this is actually the only thing that you should really be focused on in your life. Anything else that you're focused on in your life is just a distraction from what you truly want to do and what you're actually here for. So it's really easy to get distracted. There's a lot of things that could distract you. It could be friends, family, people. It could be your job. It could be a feeling of fear, or you might feel like you're not worth it. You might feel like you're not good enough to go after what you truly want, or you might feel shame. You might feel shame as if you're not worthy of it, or it's wrong or bad or something. But there is no right or wrong. Right or wrong, that's a moral system, and you need to create your own moral system. Don't let anybody program you or indoctrinate you with their moral system. You got to come up with your own morals and your own moral compass of what you think is right and wrong. So everybody knows deep down what their soul mission is. It's just about getting in touch with it. So if you ever start to feel bored, if you ever start to feel annoyed, if you ever start to feel impatient, if you ever start to feel just like fed up with something, or like you ever get like moments where it's like you're just waiting for this to end so you can go and do this thing that you truly want to do, whatever that small thing was that you truly want to do throughout your entire day. It's like you're going through this, you're just waiting for this to end, you're just waiting for this to end, so at the end of the day you can finally get here. Whatever that small thing is, that's what your soul mission is. All of that other stuff, those are distractions that you're caught up in, and you need to find a way out of to get to this small thing. You got to stop living the life that you don't want to live. You got to start living the life that you want to live. You can do it. Anything that you want to do, you can do. You just got to make the necessary sacrifices and the necessary changes, and you got to have courage, and you got to have the willpower. You have the willpower, you do. Don't tell yourself you don't. It's about not making excuses anymore, not letting other people control you. One of the biggest battles that you got to fight to get to your soul mission and to accomplish it, so that you don't feel a feeling of lack. You're always going to feel a feeling of lack if you're not on your soul's mission. Nothing's going to bring you fulfillment. The only thing that's going to bring you true fulfillment is your soul mission. And you know, if you don't fulfill your soul's mission, it's like you're probably just going to reincarnate here, or I don't know what else. But it's like when you don't complete what you were meant to complete, you know, it's like you gotta redo it, kind of thing. So you'd probably reincarnate. Where are we going with that? I think we got off track for a second. Anyways, one of the biggest distractions, forget about the fulfillment, unfulfillment thing. I don't need to go into every detail. One of the biggest distractions is just all of these distractions. Whenever you're in the distractions, it's harder to get out of the distractions. The more you get out of the distractions, the easier it's to get out of the distractions. You let in just a little bit of distraction, and it's like it has such a big influence that like everything has an influence, and it can snowball, and you can start to get caught up in things, and things can just like possess you and take you over, and before you know it, it's like you're living somebody else's life. You're living a life that just isn't meant for you. You're living something that just isn't you. Like it's not your soul mission. So if you want to find your soul mission, you got to fight through that. You got to fight through those snowballs that your environment, people, places, things, energies start to throw at you, and you got to get back in touch with who you really are, and then think about what really matters to you deep down. What really matters to you. Don't let anything take you away from that. Don't let anything distract you. Don't let anything or anyone tell you it isn't possible. Think about it. What do you really want? What do you want? What do you need? Forget about everything else. What do you want? What do you need? Don't tell yourself there's any limitations. Forget about any limitations. Go for that. Start living that. Start working towards it. Start building on it. Drop everything else. Nothing else matters, because in the end, all you're going to have is you. You don't take anything with you except you. Not even your body, because you're not even your body. And obviously anybody watching this channel should know that at this point. You're beyond any of that. What you are is always just going to be your soul's mission. You're always just going to be your soul's mission, and your soul is nothing. It's no thing. It just likes to go through new experiences and take on new forms, and you always have to drop everything at some point. Everything. Every form you create, everything you go through, you have to let it all go at some point and expire. But the thing that you take with you is success. Anything that you successfully did, that you set out to do, and even if you don't reach success, as long as you went for it and you know you did everything you could, that's still a form of success, and that's when you feel fulfillment. With anything in life, when you know you did everything that you could have and you still didn't get it, you're still going to feel fulfilled because you did everything that you could. But usually you will succeed in one way, shape, or form, even if it's not succeeding in the way that you thought about what succeeding was supposed to look like. Like you might end up getting a different type of result that you weren't expecting, but it'll be just as fulfilling as long as you're sticking with that soul mission. That's all you're ever gonna have. So you got to get back in touch, back in tune with that. Don't let anything distract you. Drop everything else. Forget everything else. Get in touch with that soul's mission. That's the most important thing that you can do. That's all you're ever gonna have. So yeah, that's all there is to it. All of your motivation, all of your drive, I mean, that is what that is. So that's all you need. All you need is you. All you need is your soul. And you should know what you want. You should know what you need. And if you don't, well, just start little, start small. Think about the small things that you want. Is there anything in the past or anything that you at least slightly want or whatever? Start small. Start with those things. And whatever, and maybe there will become more, maybe there won't. Maybe you don't have a big soul mission. Maybe you just have small soul missions. You might not have a very big spirit yet. Might be kind of a baby spirit in a sense. But if you're a big spirit, usually you're gonna have a really big soul mission. Some really big things that you want to experience and accomplish and build. That's just beyond what most people build or accomplish, and I definitely feel like I'm one of those people. So one of my soul missions is I do want to teach. I'm enjoying what I'm doing with my YouTube channel. I've built a YouTube channel here. I've made a lot of vlogs. I have a lot of teaching videos up. I share music and art. I don't think I have a lot of my own personal art yet, but I do all forms of arts, and I might share more of that. So yeah, I just wanted to share this. I thought maybe it would be helpful for somebody. Just share another, gonna add this to my teachings playlist. I'm gonna make some more videos like this in the future too. Neptune's Owl, I'm out.